A shocker from the Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind, calling the killed rioters martyrs. As the mob went on a rampage, as vandalism was caught on camera, the Muslim body has branded these rioters as martyrs.
डीआईजी साहब से बात की है कि जिस तरह से बर्बरियत बढ़ती गई है, पुलिस के ज़रिए से उसकी भी जांच हो और आपके ज़रिए से, चूँकि आप अच्छे अधिकारी हैं, आपके ज़रिए से जो लोग इस हादसे में शहीद हुए हैं उनके वरसा को, उनके घर वालों को सही मुआवजा मिले और जो कसूरवार है उसको सज़ा मिलनी चाहिए। जांच, उन्होंने बताया कि सोसाइटी बना दी गई है, जांच कर रहे हैं और कसूरवार, वाकई जो कसूरवार है उन्हें सज़ा मिलनी चाहिए। बेजा किसी की गिरफ्तारी नहीं होनी चाहिए। और भी जगहों पे हालात पैदा हुए, लेकिन जिस तरह से रांची में हादसा हुआ, इससे सिर्फ रांची नहीं, झारखंड नहीं, पूरे मुल्क में बड़ी बदनामी हो रही है। तो उससे आपको अपने सूबे को बचाना, यकीन दिलाया उन्होंने, क्या करेंगे इसको। जो इंतहाई दुख और तकलीफ की बात है वो नहीं होना चाहिए था। रोकने का और बहुत सारे तरीके हैं, रोका जा सकता था, लेकिन अचानक गोली चला दी गई और इस जमहूरी मुल्क के ढांचे को बर्बाद किया जा रहा है, ये बात मुनासिब नहीं है।
This was the shocking statement that was made. This is Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind calling the killed rioters as martyrs. And this is despite the visual proof. These are the videos caught on camera are several of these people who were causing vandalism that was caught on camera, and despite that, branding them as martyrs. The Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind delegation has now reached Ranchi. The General Secretary and others are also expected to meet the DIG to discuss the current situation in Ranchi. Aishwarya is on the phone line with us. Aishwarya, this is a shocking remark. On one hand, we have visual proof showing the kind of provocation that went on, how the police officials were running for cover because of the protesters pelting stones at them, violating law and order in the state. And now we have the Muslim body calling them martyrs.
Well, that's right. Certainly shocking on the part of Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind, whose delegation has reached over here in Ranchi. The General Secretary of the Muslim organization, Maulana Hakimuddin, met the DIG, and after meeting, he clearly raised certain questions on the Jharkhand police, that it was the Jharkhand police who opened fire on the protesters out there on the streets, and therefore these protesters were killed and several were injured. In fact, he called them martyrs in this protest, where we have been seeing on the other side on the videos and CCTVs which have emerged that how these protesters have been pelting stones, and they are also opening fire on the police in retaliation. What the police has been done is the action, and therefore several people were injured. But in these videos, we can clearly see these protesters pelting stones on temples, on damaging public properties, and several houses were also vandalized. In fact, the Jamiat Ulema-e-Hind General Secretary Maulana Hakimuddin went on to say that he will be approaching Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren as well as the governor of the state as well, but they are unavailable. They will be going out to meet the people and the family members of those who were injured and who are admitted in the RIMS, but clearly questioning Jharkhand police after meeting the DIG of the Ranchi range here.
Right, Aishwarya, it's interesting that he made no statement on the police officials who were left crying in fear because of the stones that were being pelted at them, because of the impunity with which the stone pelting was going on. No word yet on the police officials who were just doing their job, but there is a lot of sympathy that he has offered for the rioters.
Well, that's right, and therefore the entire delegation from New Delhi has reached to Ranchi, and they have been raising questions on Jharkhand police on the work that they have done on the day of protest, where they were trying to save themselves. And in these videos, we can clearly see they were hiding, they were saving themselves from the protesters who were clearly pelting stones on them. They were attacking them to death. In fact, the SSP of the Ranchi range and one of the police personnel also got heavily injured, and they were admitted in the hospitals as well. And now what the Muslim organization is blaming and in fact questioning the part of the Jharkhand police, that they are the ones who attacked these people who got injured. In fact, when we asked certain questions from the General Secretary Maulana Hakimuddin on the role of outsiders and whether it was a planned attack, because thousands of protesters came suddenly from that particular mosque. he clearly stated that who are these outsiders and organizations that all are naming. There is no outsider, there is no such organization. It was a peaceful protest that was conducted, which turned violent after a few minutes and attacked different places.
Absolutely. Aishwarya, thank you for joining us with those